let's play another Marang Regent and return their artifacts. Oh, come on, man. Let's finish the game. Okay, one more game, one more victory. Hello, you, and welcome back to another MTG Arena gameplay here on MTG Barbieri. I am Bruno Barbieri, and today I'm bringing to you a Temur Swiss Army Knife. But as always, before I explain this deck to you, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, ring the bell button to be notified every time I post a new content here, and also follow me on Instagram at mtg_barbieri, because there you will find a totally different type of content also related to the Magic the Gathering game. And don't forget that this deck list here is on my Hub. You can find the link in the description below. Just click in the link, go to my website, copy the deck list from there, and import it directly to your MTG Arena. So let's talk about this Temur deck, which means it's a blue, red, and green deck. And we have a lot of cards that do a lot of different stuff. Whatever you want to do with this deck, you will be able to do. Do you want to draw cards? We have Surrak here that allows you to draw a card every time a creature that you control, including itself, is target of a spell or ability controlled by your opponents. We have the Quantum Riddler that allows us to draw a card when it enters in the battlefield. We have, let me see here, Season of Gathering that you can draw cards equal to the greatest power among creatures you control. So basically you can do a lot of stuff here related to drawing cards. For example, we have the Winternight Stories that you can draw 3 cards. And also we can have some direct damage spell. We have Burst Lightning. You can deal 2 damage or 4 damage if you pad the kicker cost. We have the Obliterating Bolt that can deal 4 damage to any planeswalker or creature, and also it exile them if they would die in the turn. And we have here the Outcaster Trailblazer that allows you also to draw a card every time a creature with power 4 or greater enters in the battlefield. And also it will add 1 mana of any color when it enters, and you can plot this creature here. We have Scrapshooter that allows you to destroy target artifacts or enchantments, the target artifact or target enchantments. We have the Temur Battlecrier that during your turn, the spell you cast costs 1 colorless less to cast for each creature you control with power 4 or greater. And remember, all our creatures here are power 4 or greater, so the synergy here is great up with all the cards that we have here. We have the Esper Origins. We can get life, we can surveil 2, and if you play the flashback, it also allows you to surveil 2, gain 2 life, and will create a Esper Madwin that can reveal the top card of your library on lore counter 1, and if it's a permanent, you can put it in your hand. On lore counter 2, you will add 2 green mana, and on lore counter 3, other creatures you control get +2/+2 and gain trample until end of turn. We have Marang Regents that also has the instant Omen, Coil, and Catch. You can draw 3 cards, then discard a card, and the creature itself, it's a 6/7 flying, and when it enters, you can choose 2 targets and bounce it back to the owner's hand. So it's very strong to play at the end of the game. And we have the Anticausal Vestige, that when this creature leaves the battlefield, draw a card, then you may put a permanent card with mana value less than or equal to the number of lands you control from your hand onto the battlefield tapped. And it has the warp for colorless mana. And basically, as we are ramping with the Lumbering Worldwagon that has crew 4, so basically any creature can crew this Lumbering Worldwagon, it's easy to us to keep ramping. And then we can play, for example, Anticausal Vestige for 4, paying the warp cost, and then bring to the table a Marang Regent when it comes back to the exile at the end of the turn. You can play a bigger creature than just 4 colorless, and also you will draw a card when it comes back to the exile, and then you can play, for example, a Quantum Riddler that also draw a card, and you will be able to play for just 4 cost. The 4 costs that you have here, but if you have 5 lands, you can play the Anticausal Vestige, draw a card when it comes back for the exile, and also you can play the Quantum Riddler because you have 5 mana, for example, and then you will draw another card. So basically you can draw 2 cards just playing with Anticausal Vestige and Quantum Riddler, especially if you are ramping with the Lumbering Worldwagon. And we have the fresh start here, that's a kind of spot removal. You can enchant a creature, the creature will get a -5, -0, it has flash when you use it, and the creature will lose all abilities. And we have the ill-timed explosion that also allows us to draw cards, and also we can use this as a global removal. And basically, I believe that's the entire deck here. The Season of Gathering, you can also put a +1/+1 counter on a creature you control. And also you can choose artifact or enchantment, and then you can destroy all permanents of the chosen type. It's amazing against the Simulacro Synthesizer deck, that Azorius. So basically that's the idea of the deck here. Let's see how all this thing works in practice. See you in the gameplay. Okay, I believe that we can keep 7. We can do some scry with the Esper Origins. One more land, great. Let's play this one here, tapped, because we don't have any one drop to play this turn. I don't have a red mana. Too bad. Let's play Esper Origins, get 2 life. And now we are going to have 1 red mana. Then we can draw a card with the Quantum Riddler. They plotted, yeah, Outcaster Trailblazer. Probably they will use their mana that it gives, the mana that it gives to drop some big creature. Let's surveil 1. Lumbering Worldwagon. Yeah, it can help. Let's play a Quantum Riddler, paying the warp cost. And that's it. Let's keep doing. Okay, they have 2 creatures now. If I get another spot removal, look at the top X cards of your library, where X is twice the number of lands you control. Put one of them into your hand and the rest, okay, they didn't play it. So let me see what we can do now. Maybe we can play the Scrapshooter. Let's gift a card and destroy their enchantment. Now we have a blocker here. And let's hold the Burst Lightning in case we have another target, a better one. Okay. Let's use the ill-timed explosion to destroy both creatures. Or should we take just 2 damage? Yeah, let's just take 2 damage here. I will destroy their creature and receive the other 2 damage. Okay, we have a Burst Lightning as well. Great. Let's play a Lumbering Worldwagon. Let's get a land. That's gonna be what? A red one. Perfect. If they cast another big creature, I can play a ill-timed explosion and discard the Season of Gathering. Probably that's gonna be enough to destroy all creatures. 2 more damage, okay. I believe that now we should play the Esper Origins. Obliterating bolt. Okay, don't need 1 more land. Great. Let's tap the creature, our creature, and let's attack and get one more land then. They will take 7 damage to the face. Perfect. Okay. Well, if they don't destroy my creature, I can play a ill-timed explosion. And try to not destroy my creature. And then play a Temur Battlecrier to crew my Lumbering Worldwagon and attack with both. They will be down to 1. I believe. Unless I... Yeah, let's try to do this. I will play a Burst Lightning on their face. They are down to 11. Then we can play a ill-timed explosion. Perfect. Let's discard Fresh Start and the Scrapshooter. So my creature will remain alive. Perfect. Now we play a Temur. We crew and we finish the game. That's it. Let's get a land here. That's gonna be a forest, wherever. And we attack. And that's it. One more game, one more victory. Great. I go first. I love when I go first. Let's play the tapped land here. We don't have any red mana to play Burst Lightning on turn 1, so it does not make any difference. Okay, now I really need another land just to play the Lumbering Worldwagon. Collector's Vault. Collector's Vault, maybe it's a Reanimator deck? Let's pay 2 life. Yeah, they are playing with black. Let's get a blue land. And then we can play Temur to crew the Lumbering Worldwagon. Okay, if it's not a Volgavoth, it's great to me. I can destroy an artifact with this one if I gift a card. So let's gift a card. We destroy the Collector's Vault. So they will have a hard time getting rid of stuff to the graveyard. We can crew 4. And let's attack. We can get a land here. Now it's gonna be a forest. 5 damage to the face, and I can even pay the kicker cost of the Burst Lightning now. Great. Sacrifice this artifact. You gain 3 life and draw a card. Okay. They are destroying my creature. Yeah, too bad. But okay, I have a Temur Battlecrier. Should I play? We have 5 lands here. Doesn't worth. I can play the warp cost of 4 to get 3 cards. No. Thank you. Let's crew here. Let's attack. Get another forest. 6 damage to the face. Beautiful. And now we can play the Winternight Stories. And we discard what? decline. Yeah, let's discard a land and the Esper Origins. Actually, I'm going to discard the Winternight Stories. I want to keep my Esper Origins. Let's scry 2, we get 2 life. Yeah, both cards here are amazing. I'm not sure what they are playing, so no problem. We can play Esper Origins to create the Lumbering Worldwagon, unless they play some big creature. Where is it? When this enchantment enters exile, target no land permanent and opponent controls. Okay, I will play my Marang River Regent. Oh, they are destroying all my creatures. Too bad. Too bad. Yeah, they can exile my... They can exile my Marang River Regents. Yeah, let's play the Esper Origins. We surveil 2. Oh, we have 2 Marang River Regents. Great. That's not gonna be a problem. We have 2 Marang River Regents that we can return stuff to their hand. So they will only be able to get one of them. Season of the Burrow. Okay, they will exile my creature. And we have the Marang River Regent. My turn. Okay, let's play a forest. And now we can play the Marang River Regent and return both artifacts to their land. Both artifacts to their hand. Take action. Let's get a mountain. Okay, they will have to spend their turn playing both cards again. Unless they have a spot removal. Which is not the Mothwing Shroud, this one here. And in any situation, I will be able to play another Marang River Regent to bounce back both artifacts to their hand and create my Lumbering Worldwagon. So I don't think they have many choices here, unless they destroy my... Okay, what is it? The arc is return target payment card with mana value 2 or less? No. What they chose, I can't see. Okay, let's do this again then. My turn. Let's pay 2 life. I have 22. And we can pay the warp cost here. We can play an Outcaster Trailblazer. Let's say this is gonna be what? Yeah, I don't care. Let's say this is gonna be blue. And then we are going to get a Marang River Regent. Great. And we got a card. Yeah, we have a plenty of cards that we can play. Collector's Vault again. Day of Judgment. This is a sorcery. Okay. We can't do much about this. But if we had another Burst Lightning, we could end this game. Let's play another Marang River Regent. And return their artifacts. Oh, come on, man. Let's finish the game. Okay, one more game, one more victory. Okay, I will go first. Let's skip 7. Should I play this one here untapped just to be able to cast Burst Lightning and take 2 damage? No, let's leave this untapped. Maybe they will play a tapped land as well, so we will take 2 damage for nothing. Yeah, it was what I thinking about. Okay, now we need a blue land, and we can't play anything as well, so it will enter stepped 2. Draconautics Engineer. Yeah, I think that we should kill this creature. Yeah, let's destroy this creature now. Let's play a Temur. Probably they are going to destroy my creature. No, just a lumbering Worldwagon. Yeah, that's gonna be a little hard to deal with. Enter stepped. Yeah, it will enter stepped. Let's play a lumbering Worldwagon. Take action, and let's get what? A blue land. And let's attack. 4 damage to the face. Probably I will take 5 damage on their turn. Yeah, I will take 5 damage. Six damage, because it gives a +1/+1. Okay, Multiversal Passage, we can say this is gonna be green, Pay to Life, Marang River Regent. We can return both permanents to their hands, so it will slow down them. Defend the Rider, okay. Let's do what now? Let's step with this one here. And let's attack for 7 damage to the face. We are going to ramp a little more. Forest. 7 damage to the face, and I have a big creature here that I can use to block. Oh, ill-timed explosion only deals damage to the creatures. Okay. We'll take what? 10 damage? Until end of turn. Okay, 11. I'm down to 1. Oh, now they are dead. Now they are dead. Let's get to life here. Oh, come on. Let's finish the game. Okay, one more game, one more victory. Okay, I go first. This must be red, because here we found the blue mana and the green mana. So we just need a red. Red, enter stepped. Then we can play an Esper Origins. Let's pay 2 life and let's try to find some more lands. Okay, I have this land here. That will suffice. Market Gnome. Okay, let's pay 2 life here. And play the Temur. Okay, let's play a Surrak now. That cannot be countered. Let's attack and see what they're going to do. Oh, 5 damage. Okay. I will draw a card. Thanks, Surrak. Now I need one more land, which I don't have. Let's play the Scrapshooter and destroy their enchantment. Let's attack. Maybe they have another one? No, they don't. They will take 1 damage only. Yeah, I will have to use the Winternight Stories here if I don't get another land. Simulacro Synthesizer. Okay, this is pretty bad. I need to find lands as soon as possible. Let's pay 2 life. Actually, I don't need to pay 2 life. I want to find lands. Okay, we found. Let's discard what? The Quantum Riddler node. This one here, because this one has flying. It has flying, so I can attack without being blocked. Now we have 2 lands here. Okay, it will not trigger. Oh, this one here will trigger the artifact. Okay. Let me see. Let's use a fresh start on this creature. And we can use a Lumbering Worldwagon to get another land. That's gonna be a forest. Oh man, I don't have two blue lands here. I need 1 more blue land to play the River Regent. Okay, let's attack with the Scrapshooter. Let's see if they want to block. Okay, great. We need to get some lands with the Lumbering Worldwagon. We need to get a blue one. Another Simulacrum. Now they can create 2. Yeah, they can create 2 artifacts. Creatures. Oh man, Perilous Snare. Yeah, goodbye blue lands. I have a Burst Lightning here. Oh, I don't... Well, I have a blue land here. Yeah, I can't play this one. Yeah, I can't play, of course. Let me see. Choose artifact or enchantment to destroy all permanents of the chosen type. I can do this. I think that's gonna be great. Let's choose artifact or enchantment. Then we can draw cards equal to the greatest power among creatures I control. Or should I put +1/+1 counters? It's gonna be 8 damage. 10 damage, I mean. Yeah, let's draw cards. I think that's better to draw cards. Let's say this is for artifacts. Can destroy everything they have. Amazing. We can get an island now. So we can play the Marang River Regent. 8 damage to the face. And maybe we can finish the game, not right now. I would need 2 red mana to play 2 Burst Lightning. But we can finish the game just with the Burst Lightning. I believe that they are going to scoop. Oh, they will keep fighting. Interesting. Okay, no problem. Let's use a Burst Lightning to end this game in a high note. That's it. One more game, one more victory. Okay, I will go first. Let's say it's gonna be red, because I need red. I already have a blue and a green land. But I will need another green. Okay, if I don't get another green, I will play Winternight Stories. Yeah, let's destroy one of their otters. Okay, great. Pay to life, and we can play the Scrapshooter and destroy one of their enchantments. Perfect. And we need 3 more lands to play the River Regent. Okay, goodbye Scrapshooter. I think that I'm going to play the Winternight Stories on the next turn. Three damage to the face. Actually, I will draw some cards with the Marang River Regent. I believe that's gonna be the best approach here. I still need 2 turns before I can play my dragon. Okay, let's resolve all. Another token. Oh, they will now start to discard cards. Okay, let's draw some cards here. Let's discard the Winternight Stories. We can play from the graveyard. We take 3 more damage. Now we play an island. We have 5 mana. Let's play Scrapshooter and destroy their Monumental Endurance. Yeah. The best would be if I could destroy all of them. The enchantment as well, because they can get back stuff from the graveyard. And they can go to the class to level 2, get anything they want, as they are doing right now, to destroy my Scrapshooter again. But they don't have the mana, which seems to be great. It can deal 4 damage to any target. This is gonna be blue. Let's pay to life. We are down to 9 now. Let's play the Marang River Regent and destroy both tokens. Now we attack. They are down to 16, great. Maybe they have 2 spot removals to remove my Scrapshooter and Marang River Regent. Oh no. Artist Talent. Okay. Now they will destroy my Scrapshooter. It will cost one less. Yeah. Okay. But they can't attack. Fresh start. It will enter stepped. And we can play the Anticausal Vestige. If they want to destroy my creature, I can put any other in place. Actually, it will be the Temur. That's my only option. Okay, if they destroy my Anticausal Vestige, Temur will replace it. And we have a fresh start here. In case they cast a big creature, which I don't think they have. They only have 3 lands now. They can... Oh, they are drawing some cards, okay. They will discard some stuff here. Okay, now you have just 2 lands. Are you going to destroy? Yeah. But you are exiling, right? No, 4 damage. 5 damage. 6 damage, I mean. Let's put the Temur down. Here we play the Temur. But now you can attack and discard the card that you want. However, you will take 10 damage on the next turn. On the comeback, you will take some damage. Okay, I need a way to give a +1/+1 to my creatures, so I can finish the game. Obliterating bolts. I can't deal damage on the opponent. Too bad. Okay, we have Esper Origins. We don't have any land creature. Okay, let's get some life. Oh, Marang Regents. Great. Let's see. Get the Marang Regent. We get even more life, but we cannot use the Marang Regent. Oh, we can. I forgot about Temur. So that's gonna be insane. Let's play the Marang Regent. So we can return Gran and the Monument of Endurance. Then we can attack. Perfect. They are down to 1. And I don't think that they have an easy way to get out of this situation. They can't attack right away. It does not have haste. But they can deal some damage if they discard a card. They can deal 3 damage on me. They can deal 3 damage, draw a card, or create a treasury token. Combustion technique, okay. And I believe that's it. That's game over. One more game, one more victory. And that's the deck, folks. If you got any questions about the build or how it plays, drop a comment, I will be glad to help you. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel, ring the bell, and follow me on Instagram for extra content. Catch you in the next one.